So
It's always an honor to be by people.
that's right. That's right. That's right. So, but how? How does it really feel just to be back this time? Because you had to leave for personal reasons and everything. But how does it just feel just to be back and relishing in all of Mama vocabulary?
But I can't even explain it. Can I be real?
Of course. So that's what we want.
The bastard language English cannot express how it feels to be back home.
And a word
Understood.
in the English. There's not a word in the English language.
There's no word to say how I feel, but I'm gonna try.
Okay.
It feels great to be back home in the arms of mother, the motherland, Africa, El land, candid, Nubian, the land of the blacks, straight up.
Yes, that's right. That's
Love
right.
being here, guys. And I'm just overexcited, overwhelmed being back here. I just cannot explain it. I'm just so happy to be back here in
Yeah.
Africa, on the
Yeah.
continent of Africa.
Because when you left, you were up in Bree.
I was in Crampton where I'm at now when I left.
When you were up in the mountains, I thought that was up in Bree.
Yeah, in the
Okay.
mountains, I was in a brewery.
So tell us about your time. Just give us a little synopsis about your time up in Bree.
Yeah, in a brewery, I love it up there just like I love it on the ocean. I love it in the mountains too as well. I love the being up overlooking the city, look down on Medina.
Okay.
You can see Medina out of my bedroom and living room window.
Yes.
Yeah. I like the environment. It's similar to being in the Bay Area over in San Francisco, where I can deal with the heat.
Yes.
It's not as like hot, not too hot.
Yeah.
That and the bugs because of the elevation.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's always rainy up there. It's green, very green. I just love it up there. Just like I love it down here. Everywhere I live in Ghana, I love it. But I had my challenges.
Of course. Of course.
Had my challenges.
Of course.
Hey.
And being a person that's followed your journey, I mean, I saw some of the things that you talked about, on your channel as well. And so, but just like we talked about earlier, there really is no utopia. People are just trying to get perfection and they're not going to get it. I mean, they're just not. Or they're comparing developing nations to what they call first-rate nations. But some of these first-rate nations got their own problems. So I don't necessarily know if they first-rate or what. We can come up with another name. Brother Go Black to Africa calls her Damn Erica. That's what he calls her now.
That's true.
Damn Erica.
The belly of the beast, the hell of North America.
There you go. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, it has yep. Hey.
Right.
But I
Well.
tell you one thing, I'd rather deal with the challenges here than the challenges in America.
I agree. No, I agree. I agree. Anywhere you go, we as individuals have to decide what is good for our own person. Because what's good for you may not be good for her, and vice versa, and with me, etc. So people try to, when they ask you questions, well, which one do you like the best in all of this? We're not a monolith in that way. So I always tell people I don't give them the places I visited on the continent, which is better and all this. Tell me what you're looking for, and I can try to point you in the places I've been, which I think is better. Not necessarily better, but where you should go, if that makes sense. Because I really don't like the terminology of which is better. So what are you're back now, what are your intentions?
My intentions is to continue on what I started in the first,
Okay.
and that is healing.
Yes.
And continue my repatriation.
Yes.
Repatriating journey.
Yes.
I'm still
A repat newbie. Okay.
I'm still, You just can't do it overnight.
No, of course.
It's a journey.
It's a journey.
It's a journey. Yes. So I'm still in the process of healing myself from the lupus, high blood pressure, arthritis. Now, since I went back to the States and I wowed out on the food, okay, I just went crazy on the crab, the lobster, the lamb chops, the greens, cornbread, and macaroni and cheese,
I
fried
declare.
chicken, fried fish, baked fish, grilled fish.
You got it in, huh?
I got it in. But like Dr. Layla Africa says, enjoy now and pay later.
That's what he
And I'm
used to
paying
say.
later. I put on 35 pounds in the States.
Where it's in. You can you can tell. I can tell that you had gained some weight, but you lost a lot of weight.
You lost a lot of weight, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you were talking about coming back, I think you were in your daughter's house, and I saw you. Excuse me. And I said, "Oh, somebody's been eating." I said to myself, "Somebody's been eating."
Right.
Okay. And as you know, it's different. But even here,
Your face was fuller.
right? It's even if you ate that same stuff here, but without all the dairy. Because she and I talked about this before a while ago. Like normally, I would wake up with a lot of mucus.
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah. But because I'm not intaking dairy like I normally would, I don't have that issue here. And so when I said I feel better, I mean I really mean that I just feel better in totality.
Right.
So even if you ate all of those things here, but without that extra dairy, you probably
Chemicals and
yes,
stuff, you know.
exactly.
It's more
Or
natural,
real organic.
Don't have all those poisons, you know, and things like that we have in the States.
Right.
Yeah, so
The
that's the
environment is
difference.
toxic. The air is polluted. It's just like,
Yes, ma'am.
boy.
Absolutely. Yeah,
I mean,
so-
chemtrails is real, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So I'm paying for it. Like Dr.
Yeah.
Layla Africa says, enjoy now, pay later. Hey, I'm paying now because now I'm anemic again. And then my thyroid is out of whack. So all over the place.
Right.
Look at it. See, this
Okay.
is hers or mine?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay,
thank
she
you.
ordered first.
No, it's okay. It's all right. Thank you.
So, y'all, I'm paying for it. I knew better when I was young.
Yes.
But temptation and stress. And when I was in the States, I stressed ate all the time. That's what
You
I did.
mentioned that. Yeah.
Yeah. And it got me in trouble. Yeah. Given the sickness problems that I already was suffering with, I added more onto the problem. You know. So now I'm back home and I gotta do a lot of catching up. I gotta redo that what I've done the year and 2 months that I was here before I had to go back
Yes.
to Sista Emergency.
Because
So
you
I
looked
got a lot of
amazing.
cleansing. You know,
Yeah.
Beforehand, I had got cleansed out.
Yes.
I had a spiritual bath. I had a internal physical cleansing. But I had colonics done. Colonics, how do you pronounce that word? Colonics done. And then I was put on a nothing but chlorophyll diet.
Oh,
We need to
That's-
talk about that later.
that's good. Because
Yes.
chlorophyll is good for you.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. That's the
Yes.
It's like blood.
Absolutely.
You know, it's like God. In a sense, if you were to study the benefits of chlorophyll, especially Moringa.
Oh, yes.
You know,
I take Moringa every day.
So were you drinking it or were you just eating foods that are high?
I was drinking and eating
Lots
too.
of green leafy vegetables.
Yes, 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 ma'am. And that helped me a whole lot. Where I gave me so much energy, and I was able to run. What I always wanted to do was run again, like I
Wow.
did when I was a child.
Wow.
And getting myself cleaned out,
Yes.
and eating all these good stuff here, and drinking the Moringa, I was able to run again. Absolutely.
Okay, so there's hope for me in these bad
I'm very
knees.
childish. I love to play.
No, there's hope for
Queen
me.
of Moringa, though. You love Moringa.
But it has so many medicinal uses and purposes for you. Yeah.
Did you do something with your son with Moringa?
Yeah, he had heart problems.
Yes,
He
okay.
had a heart infection.
Right. Okay.
Wow. Wow.
And I did the Moringa with him, with Moringa seeds, Moringa powder. I did alkaline water.
Yes.
And then, of course, the patience that I took with him, putting that love in the food that I prepared for him,
Yes.
brought him back.
Yes.
And he would tell you, my mother gave me life the second time.
Oh. Oh.
Went all the way down to Amarillo, Texas.
Yes.
Spend 2 weeks with him, getting himself together, strong enough where he can travel back to California, where we can really take care of him. And the doctor released him into my care, and I did what a
You
mother
do. That's right. Took care of your child.
Exactly.
It's interesting because she and I have had conversations with people, Ghanaians, and their love for Western medicine and not herbs.
Yes.
We both are still astounded when they just are not wanting to get on the herb train. And
They don't know. Some of them have been taught that it's what do they call it? A fetish, like that people who deal
Witchcraft
with
or
the-
something, right?
that
Yeah.
People who deal with the occult
Yeah.
take herbs, so they. I'm like, neem is literally growing all around us.
Oh, nice.
Like literally, all you have to do is reach out and pluck some leaves and get some bark. It's everywhere. But I had a very interesting conversation with a young man about that, and he's like, no, he will not take herbs because it's a fetish, and his pastor said you shouldn't take it. I was like, what?
Man, that religion got us messed up.
yes.
It does.
But his pastor told him that. I'm sure the pastor's riding around in a nice car. Is he on the trail?
Who? The pastor? You're not a pastor and on a truck.
the parishioner.
Oh no, he has a car. He was doing Uber driver. I don't know if it's his car or whatever, but
Okay. Because I always find it to be interesting when they come with these stories about what you people have told them, and they living a life better than yours. with your money.
Thank you. You better say it now.
No.
but that's the thing.
I'm not going.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like people have to learn how to have their own personal relationship with God, not rely on the pastor. You don't need a middleman, in my opinion. I'm not knocking anybody for what they believe in, but to me, you don't need a middleman to get to God. You don't need somebody telling you in church that you can't take herbs, you can't wear pants, you can't do this. No, have your own relationship with God and get it for yourself.
Yes.
Not relying on some dude or woman or chick to tell you, what to do.
What is and what
Herbs.
isn't.
How is taking traditional medicine harming you? What were we doing before Western medicine? And I'm not saying you shouldn't take Western medicine. I say this all the time. If I run out here and get hit by a car, take me to the hospital and let them do what they need to do. And
Don't worry, we
then
will.
and then I will detox afterwards. Everything. Western medicine has its place, but
Yes.
there's nothing that beats taking herbs and having a healthy diet. And that's me. Even though like I gain weight, I have the the post menopause hormones and make my weight fluctuate and stuff, I still don't have like high cholesterol and stuff like that. My blood pressure went up because of the weight gain.
Yes, ma'am.
But it's not, it's all a lot of these pre-diabetic and all that. You can control that stuff with your diet. You
Yes,
can
you can.
absolutely
Of course you
control
can.
that. Seriously, and it's I don't understand it.
Absolutely.
I don't understand that. I call her my cousin, but we have mutual cousins, but we're not related. She had an aggressive brain tumor. She was diagnosed when she was with me in New York. And she opted out of the chemo and all that stuff. She just took herbs.
Yes.
She bought the Kangen alkaline water machine, and she took herbs, and it's been 10 years. They gave her 8 or 18 months, I can't remember now. 8 or 18 months, and it's been a decade, and you will not know. And she still takes her herbs, but at the time, I had been on her about eating so much meat, so she went for, a period of time she was vegan. She didn't do white sugar, nothing. No meat, no animal byproducts, nothing. And she took her herbs, she ate a raw diet, and she's still here, in spite of what all those doctors said in New York and, the state that she lived in at the time.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I'm like, people need to get into it. Herbs are not going to work if you eating a hamburger every day and pork and even chicken, you have to, you know, eat green leafy vegetables and fresh organic fruit if you're in the West. Like, you need to eat as much fruits and vegetables as you can.
But our organic
And
fruit
drink
is loaded with
water.
pesticides.
Yes, that's why I can't eat strawberries in America. Like, not even organic strawberries I can't have because of the pesticides. And so organic is
It's not organic.